Hey there coffee lovers, Logan here, professional barista for MajestyCoffee.com. Today we're reviewing the Super Jolly Espresso Grinder from Mazzer. Let's get started. Alright, so let's jump right into it. This is the Super Jolly commercial espresso grinder from Mazzer, a workhorse of a machine that packs in a lot of great features into a really sleek design. So this espresso grinder packs a 350 watt motor and runs about 1600 RPMs. This means that a double shot will take you about 10 seconds of grind time. Inside the Super Jolly there are 64mm flat steel burrs that are controlled by a micrometric adjustment system. That stepless micrometric adjustment system allows you to really fine-tune your grind. Up top here it boasts a 2.7 pound hopper, so you won't be needing to refill your beans as much in your cafe. The control system of this grinder is a really simplistic and user-friendly design with a single, double dose, continuous dosing button, menu, plus and minus, as well as a bright digital display that shows your shot timer. This grinder provides on-demand dosing, and the grind chamber does not collect static. Mazzer also includes this really nice fork design down below with a rubber handle to ensure that your portafilter doesn't slide around while grinding, allowing you to have a hands-free grinding experience. Also included with the Super Jolly are going to be a really nice tamper, a nice stand here where you can place your portafilter after grinding if you want to use distribution or to tamp, as well as a really nice user manual and brush for cleaning. Overall, this grinder is a really solid and nice build quality, weighing in at about 31 pounds. It will sit nicely on your countertop. As a seasoned barista that used the Super Jolly in a very busy cafe, I can say this machine is truly a workhorse and experiences little to no problems. That being said, if your cafe is high volume, you do want to keep in mind those burrs can overheat if you're using it for back-to-back shots continuously. So if you're a very high volume cafe, it's recommended that the Super Jolly be paired with another grinder. Otherwise, this machine is great for medium or low volume cafes. So in front of us is going to be the silver and chrome edition of the Super Jolly, but it also comes in black, both of which are really nice on your countertop. Alright, so now that we've reviewed all of the specifications of this machine, let's actually show you the Super Jolly in action. Alright, so let's begin by grinding 3 shots back to back on an espresso grind, showing you what that looks and sounds like, and showing you what the difference is by weight in grams. After that, we'll move on and show you what the fine, medium, and coarse settings look like, and finally we'll pull a shot of espresso and let you see the results. So I have my double dose program for 10 seconds at around an espresso grind between the 5 and the 6 on the micrometric adjustment dial. Let's see what that does after 3 consecutive doses. Placing this on that nice handle so it rests here. So our first dose weighs out to 18.1 grams of espresso. Let's quickly move on to our second here. This next dose weighs out to 17.8, so just about 0.3 of a difference. And let's do one more. All right, one last dose here. And our last shot weighs out to 17.7, so just about 0.3, 0.4 of a difference between those 3 shots ground back to back to back, which isn't too bad. Alright, now let's show you what a fine, medium, and coarse grind setting looks and sounds like on the Super Jolly. So we started out with a fine grind here. Next I'll purge and set this on a medium grind. Alright, so grinding on a medium setting now. Once again, I'll purge this out and move it to a coarser setting. Alright, so there's our coarse grind. Let's get a close-up of all three now. So beginning with our espresso grind here, this is on a finer setting, bearing in mind that this machine can actually go finer than this, but this is about what I'm going to use to pull the next shot. Moving on next to our slightly coarser, sort of medium-sized grind. This is a little more toward the table salt end of the spectrum, and this would work if you need a coarser grind. Finally, moving on to the coarsest, which you can still go coarser than this, but this is about as practical of a coarse grind as you're going to want to use. Overall, the Super Jolly produces a really consistent and even grind each time, with very little variation between doses. Alright, so our final test, let's weigh out a shot of espresso. I'm going to use a double shot around 18 grams and pull it and allow you to see what that looks like while extracting. Alright, so right in there at 18.2, which is right where I'd like it, we're going to tamp with 30 pounds of pressure using the puck press for a very consistent level tamp. You can also find this machine down in the description below after the video. A wonderful tamp there from the puck press. Alright, so let's pull that shot using our E1 Prima from Victoria Arduino. You can also find this machine in the description and check it out on our website after the video. Alright, so pulling a double shot, going to tear out our glass. Stopping just at about 25 seconds, weighing out to 40 grams out. So a really nice shot there, pulled on our E1 Prima. So now let's show you how to actually operate and program your doses using the control panel up top here. The Super Jolly has a very easy single, double dose button, and also a continuous dosing button that you have to hold down to use. In addition, there's a plus and minus menu button, and also this really nice digital display that shows you how many shots you've dosed out. So to program in your doses here, simply press and hold your menu button until the screen begins flashing. Once it's flashing, you can select single or double. Let's start with the single, which is set to 5 seconds. At this point, you can use the plus and minus to go up and down, or holding them down if you'd like to move faster. Once you have your selected dose, simply press and hold the menu button again until it flashes, and now your dose is saved into the system. So we can now similarly program in our double dose button, which, keeping in mind you want to use a scale when programming, select our double dose, choose our desired time. Once we have that, we can press and hold the menu button to save in this dose. And now we have both of those programmed. In addition, when it's time for your nightly cleanings, you can remove the cap up top here and use these clips to set that onto the side. Now you have access to your chamber to do your nightly cleanings. The Super Jolly has a very simple control panel and will be really easy to use in your cafe. Now that you've seen the grinding capabilities of the Super Jolly from Mazzer, let's go over who may benefit the most from buying this grinder. The Super Jolly is truly a workhorse of a machine and will really benefit smaller to medium-sized cafes the most. If you're a higher volume cafe, this machine would be good paired with another espresso grinder. The Super Jolly can provide you with fast and consistent doses each time, allowing you to have more consistent espresso. This machine is really easy to use and packs in a lot of great intuitive features that your baristas will appreciate, including the fork with the rubber handle to hold your portafilter into place while grinding, and the really simplistic control panel up top with those soft touch buttons and really bright display. This machine is really easy to use in a fast-paced environment and also really simple to program. Overall, this is a really well-built, solid grinder from a trustworthy company, and I would highly recommend this for your cafe. Between its simplicity of use and its sleek design, the Super Jolly is really going to deliver on providing you with better espresso and a better overall experience for your employees. So I hope you were able to learn something new here today about the Super Jolly from Mazzer. If you like this review, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. After that, head on over to majestycoffee.com to check out the Super Jolly and many more great espresso grinders and machines. Our friendly customer support is standing by via live chat or phone to help you make the right decision. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.